Welcome to Nelsonville-York Sports Network, brought to you by McFadden Insurance.
Welcome to Nelsonville-York football, brought to you by Total Media. We would like to take just a second to thank a few of our sponsors here tonight. Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Nick Station, Air Claws Heating and Cooling, Farmers Bank, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Cajun Island at the Bridge, First National Bank, Hocking Valley Motors, The Lodge at Hocking College, the Gem Sports Bar, and Qdoba. These Nelsonville-York Buckeyes coming out of a bye week after securing the 3 seed in the playoffs after beating Athens High School in Week 10. Another team that was undefeated going into that matchup. The Buckeyes came out on top to secure that first round bye, and was a very important step for them in this playoffs. The Union Local Jets won their first playoff game last week against Afro Central Early College, as they held them to only 10 points on defense and supported that win with 28 points on offense. The Buckeyes have also had a very stout defense throughout this season, led by their star defensive end, Caleb Layton, with 16 sacks on the season. He is currently 6th in the state in total sacks, and he has just been a complete game wrecker for whoever these Buckeyes are facing. And it's not all on him, but he is a huge reason why they are undefeated to this point, along with their offensive stars, Cameron Sullivan and Austin Gautier. These Buckeyes are coming out of the tunnel. This home crowd is excited after not getting to see them in this stadium for 3 weeks. This beautiful Boston field in Bucknell, Ohio. And they are trying to keep that 0 in the loss column.
I would say that 3 weeks is a bit too long to not be at your home stadium.
Yeah, and I would still take it, you know? I mean, it's better than not, because if they had lost to Athens, you know, then they are playing all of their playoffs on the road, and it is just great that they get to have that home field advantage here because of how electric and loud this crowd can be. It has interfered with our audio many times and made it very hard for us to produce these streams that you guys seem to love. We are all excited for this game, a little bit nervous as it can get under these Friday night lights, but we did very much miss being here in Bucknell.
It is also a nice and cool, beautiful night. It's no longer raining.
Yeah, it was raining pretty hard for the past couple hours, but it seems to have finally cleared up. Fingers crossed. Probably shouldn't have said anything. I am a jinx, usually.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, you haven't jinxed a game yet.
I did jinx a couple kicks.
Well, those are kicks, not games.
And on that note, Nelsonville-York has very much cleaned up their special teams from the start of the season. I remember around week 4 was when Rusty Richards had made that clear to us that was a focus. Our normal play-by-play, Ethan Reagan, is out for another job today, and I know Lovely am taking over those responsibilities, with Shane Fredericks taking over on color. Looks like they're getting ready to receive for the Buckeyes here. That is Gavin Folks kicking for the Jets.
Oh, punt was almost dropped.
That is Alec Thompson on the return. He's going to get it all the way to about the 43-yard line. An incredible return for the Buckeyes, setting them up in great field position.
Amazing return. It's almost to their side of the field. Well,
yeah. And
but
last time we were home, they only started a couple drives on their own side of the field. At least in the first quarter, I remember, I think they didn't start a drive in the opponent's end of the field until the second quarter.
I believe you are right.
It was a long time ago. Buckeyes start out in that I form that they are very efficient in. Ooh, Cameron Sullivan with a little play action to start the game.
And
that is
caught.
completed to Gavin Levy. He's going to take that all the way down to the 30-yard line. Buckeye first down. Oh, correction, that is about the 32-yard line. Still incredible.
Still about 20 yards is good for a throw on only the second play of the game.
First technical play.
Yes, but
They're going to stay in that I form. Hands it off to Gautier. And he's going to be brought down at about the 30. I'm not sure where they're going to rule that with forward progress. Looks like they are going to mark that at the 29. Hands off to Dakota Cunningham, who is going to push it forward for about 3 yards. And it looks like they are going to mark that at the 25-yard line, bringing them to a 3rd and 2. This Buckeyes team has been incredibly efficient on the ground throughout the season, with Gautier and Dakota Cunningham at their respective positions. Gautier stopped at the line of scrimmage. Great play for the Jets. First time they were able to stop this run game all night, bringing up a 4th and 2. Oh, pitch off to Gautier, who is going to get the first down for the Buckeyes.
seems like the Buckeyes are off to a great start so far.
Yeah, I mean, only 1 play for loss out of 4, but they have started in great field position and immediately got themselves into even better field position. That is always something you like to see.
That is true.
Especially in a playoff game. Take the life out of your opponents early. Still in that I form. Hand off to, I think that was Gautier. And they are going to mark that at the 17 or 16. Hard to see from this angle a little bit, so apologies for not being exact. Back in that I form. Tight, no receivers out wide. Hand off to Dakota Cunningham, who is going to push it forward a few yards. I don't think they're moving the chains, but that is going to set them up at a 3rd and short. Looks like about 3rd and 1. Great play, and another very good play for the Buckeyes. And they are going to stay in that same formation, very tight I form, with Gautier and Dakota Cunningham at tailback and fullback. Dakota Cunningham pushing it forward for a couple more yards. And they are going to rule that a first down for the Buckeyes.
The I formation does tend to be their best play that they try to go for.
That is their bread and butter. Most of what they do runs through that formation, and it rarely ever doesn't work.
And it's gotten them through the season.
Hand off left to Gautier, who is going to be smothered at the line. There is a
lot of flags.
Yep. A few flags down. It is in the backfield, so we'll see who this ends up on. Face mask on the defense. So that is going to give the Buckeyes even better position.
Yeah, it moves them up.
Looks like they are going to put that ball at about the 3-yard line. First and goal from the 3. They have not had too much trouble with getting this ball down the field on this drive. They are going to keep that very tight I form with Dakota Cunningham at fullback and Gautier at tailback. Oh.
Nope.
Who did he hand that off to? That was that a touchdown?
I believe so.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. That was an incredibly sneaky play. I believe they got the receiver in motion and pushed him up the middle.
Well, it's sneaky enough that we didn't see it.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell who that was.
I mean, I don't even think our camera operator could see it.
Hoping next year we can get a replay system. That'd be nice.
One can only hope. And
Grant Elliott with the extra point, giving the Buckeyes an early 7-0 lead. We are going to take a short break here, and we will be right back with some more Buckeye football.
I'm Chief Barber from the Nelsonville Division of Fire here in Nelsonville, Ohio. We're here to briefly talk about the basket program we have here in the city of Nelsonville. Back in 1948, the basket program started to help 14 needy families. 2025 marks the 77th year of the basket program. This is a collaborative effort between our fire department and the York Township Volunteer Fire Department. That's about 2.5 miles from our station. This year, we aim to help over 200 needy families in the community, and every contribution for this program helps.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football on Total Media. Buckeyes just scored a touchdown and scored the extra point. It is Cameron Sullivan kicking off for the Buckeyes. Looks like Levi Lucas is deep to return for the Jets. Oh, not Levi Lucas. That is Bobby Boone. My apologies. He is going to be stopped around the 25-yard line. Looks like it was Jackson Blake on the tackle. As this Nelsonville defense takes the field. They have been electric all season, living in their opponent's backfield, getting tackles for losses. And the Jets come out in a ace formation. And they fumble the ball on the first play. Nelsonville-York recovers at their own 28-yard line, giving them another great field position on offense. And that is going to suck the life away from this Union local team, as the Buckeyes are going to be in great position to potentially take a 2-score lead this early in the game.
That's just some of the Buckeye luck here.
Yeah, I mean, they have been really good at getting those takeaways. Okay. Back in that I formation, this time having 2 receivers out wide. That is Grant Elliott and Alec Thompson. Oh, little flea flicker to Elliott. Oh, dropped by Cameron Sullivan. It will be 2nd and 10 for the Buckeyes. Little misdirection play from Rusty Richards there. Those trick plays have worked most of the time for this Buckeyes team. A little unlucky there. It had been raining for most of the afternoon, so things are a little bit slippery. Back in that I formation, 2 receivers out left, 1 to the right, Holden Hodgson, Alec Thompson. Oh, pitch out to Gautier, who's going to get that first down and go out of bounds at the Nelsonville, or at the Union local 13-yard line. Great run for Gautier. Great blocking by everyone on that field. Oh, looks like they're actually going to start at the 14-yard line, not the 13. Alec Thompson, Holden Hodgson out left for the Buckeyes as they are in that I form again. Little play action from Sullivan. Pass. That was a little high for Alec Thompson there. Batted in the air. Jets defender almost got to it and just couldn't get to it in time. Lucky break for Sullivan there. They are going to keep Alec Thompson and Holden Hodgson out to the left with Gavin Levy out to the right. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to Gautier. Runs to the right, gets a decent chunk of yards. Looks like they are going to spot that at the 8-yard line, bringing them to a 3rd and 4. Now there is a chance, if they don't convert, that they end up at 4th down here. Rusty Richards has not had a specific tendency with going on 4th down in the red zone. And a touchdown, Dakota Cunningham. These Buckeyes take an early lead, and that is going to be a huge momentum boost for these Buckeyes in this game. Union Local will hope to bounce back. And Grant Elliott sets up to take the PAT. And it is good. Buckeyes take a 14-point lead as they start off strong against this Union Local Jets team. We will be right back.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football on Total Media. Buckeyes take an early 14-0 lead against the Union Local Jets. Jets are looking to get a few momentum swings in their way as Bobby Boone takes the kickoff. He is going to be taken down at around the 36. Multiple Buckeyes there to take him down, and that is what the Buckeyes have done best this year, is that gang tackling. They do not let themselves end up in one-on-one matchups most of the time if they can help it, and that has been one of the reasons their defense has been so incredible this season. Jets take the field. We only saw one play offensively for them before they fumbled. It was in the same formation. Oh, switching some things around. It's going to hand that off. And that is going to be a huge loss. They're going to mark that as 2nd and 13. And that's what the Jets do. They live in the backfield. They get tackles for losses. Or that's what the Buckeyes do. They live in the backfield. they get tackles for losses. Sorry. Getting a little bit used to my play-by-play role here.
You're all good.
That Jets number font is a little bit thin and hard to see in this lighting. I am not getting a great look at what the numbers are before the play is, so apologies if I am not getting names right. They are 3rd and 11.
What was that?
Oh, lining up in the shotgun this time. And a screen pass to Aiden Graham goes incomplete. 4th and long as they take their offense off the field and give the Buckeyes another chance on offense. Holden Hodgson deep for the punt return. That is going to be shallow. Take a Jets bounce and end up down at about the 34-yard line, maybe the 33. It was about splitting the difference there. As the Buckeyes offense takes the field for the 3rd time tonight. And they can really, really put a damper on this Jets team here. Now, I feel like I might be allowed to say this because I am a New York Jets fan, but this feels reminiscent. And it's actually funny because the Browns do play the Jets this Sunday, and Nelsonville-York obviously has the same colors as the Cleveland Browns.
Could say it's a bit ironic.
Yeah. Hand off to Gautier out left. He is going to take that all the way to the 45-yard line for a Buckeye first down. Man, when they can get him out in space, their receivers do such a good job at blocking. He is a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, Gautier has had a phenomenal year.
He's had a great year, and he has been one of the reasons that this team has done so well. Their rush game has just been incredible. They are great at blocking at the offensive line. They are great at their wide receiver blocking. They just do a very good job on the run plays. Pitch out to Walker Stone, who is going to go out wide and get a first down before being taken down around the opponent's 38-yard line. Another first down for the Buckeyes. They seem like a really strong team in these playoffs. They have only had one negative play, or not a positive play for that matter. This offense has yet to be taken. Well, I guess they had those incomplete passes. That was my mistake. And a timeout called. I believe that is a Union local timeout. We are going to take a timeout with them, and we'll be right back on Total Media.
Athens County football fans, Tuesday nights just got even better. It's the Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, live from the Gem Sports Bar, presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store on Pure Rock 105 WXTQ. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us as we talk from coaches from across Athens County about Friday night matchups, highlight the athletes making big plays, and give you the inside scoop on high school football all season long. Be part of the action and watch the show live at the Gem Sports Bar. Enjoy great food, cold drinks, and connect with fellow fans, players, and coaches. And if you can't make it in person, tune in each week to catch every interview, preview, and highlight as Athens County High School football takes center stage. The Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, Tuesdays at 6 from the Gem Sports Bar, proudly presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store. A special thanks to our additional sponsors, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Century Farm Market, Hocking Valley Motors, and David White Services.
Welcome back to Nelsonville York football. The Buckeyes looking to capitalize on some incredibly good plays defensively and offensively, looking to take a 3-score lead here early in the first quarter. Cameron Sullivan, play action pass, screen to Austin Gautier, who gets free but is taken down. Excellent tackle by the Jets' number 56. That is Gunnar Bethel on that tackle. An incredible effort, giving Gautier only 1 yard on the play. That's going to be a 2nd and 9. Really looked like he was going to be running free, but just got a really good grip on his ankle, tripped him up. I form 2 receivers out right. Hand off to Gautier, who is going to be taken down after a gain of about 3 yards. Believe that gives us a 3rd and 6. That is the longest 3rd down these Buckeyes have seen so far in this game. You know, it's funny because the Buckeyes are also my favorite Power 5 college team. And it's interesting. Cameron Sullivan is going to take it up the middle, and he's going to get brought down at about the 26-yard line, and they are going to rule that a 1st down for the Buckeyes. Excellent effort by Cameron Sullivan. We have not seen him have a chance to use his legs yet, but when he does, he is just as much of a threat as any of their other insane running backs. 2 receivers out right. I believe that is Levi Sneddon. Ooh, Dakota Cunningham will struggle to get a good grip on that ball early on. Will be taken down at about the 25. Well, I think they are ruling that no gain, actually. Cameron Sullivan looking like they're running an empty set, drops back to pass, and he's going to launch that. That is Holden Hodgson on that grab, and they are going to rule that a 1st down for the Buckeyes. Not sure exactly what they are going to mark that at. Looks like about the 15-yard line, and this Buckeyes offense is continuing to roll down the field. In the red zone for the 3rd time today.
I mean, that was a phenomenal pass.
It's a great pass. Looks like they are running empty again. And Cameron Sullivan's going to run up the middle, get stopped pretty quickly. They're going to give him about 2 yards there. It is 2nd and 8 for the Buckeyes. Now, I have not seen the Buckeyes run this empty backfield too many times this season. I can't think of an example of another play I saw them run this on.
I can't say I have either.
So it is interesting that they are electing to choose this play 3 times in a row. Cameron Sullivan out wide to Walker Stone. It is dropped, bringing up 3rd and 8 for the Buckeyes. There's 30 seconds left in the quarter. Of course, that incompletion stops the clock, so they will need to get at least another play off before the end of the quarter. Cameron Sullivan in shotgun. Austin Gautier out with him. He's going to drop back to pass, launches it over the middle. That was intended for Alec Thompson. That is going to be broken up by the Jets. Looks like that was Colby Carpenter in coverage and one other guy. I apologize for not being able to see his number. I think that was Max Duncan. Again, their numbers are kind of thin fonted, and it is a little difficult to see. So apologies if you are a Union local fan watching and I don't get these names correct. And it looks like Nelsonville-York is going to take the field goal opportunity on fourth down. That is Grant Elliott with the kick. And it is no good. That is going to be a good play, or that is going to set the Jets up in decent field position. I'm actually not completely sure how they rule that in high school football. It looks like they just ruled a turnover on downs, and that is going to put them at the 13-yard line. Oh, never mind. They are going to put that at the 20. Okay. It is not a turnover on downs. My bad. They were just taking a second to move the chains, and I'm probably over-explaining myself. Jets offense takes the field for the third time today, this time with a little bit of a momentum on their side for the first time. They're going to go into shotgun here. Ball handed off. There is a flag down, but that was Ryder Gaynor with the carry, with two Buckeyes taking him down. And they are going to call that holding on Connor Kovacs for Union Local, and that is going to set them back half the distance to the goal. That is, oh, no, it is 10 yards. That is just a rough play for this team. 1st and 20. They finally had a good play on defense. They got a stop, gave them a little momentum. And looks like they're going to run out that end of the quarter. We will take a break here, and we will be right back with more football for you.
It takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup. But it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people, all to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank, working together, building success.
I'm Chief Barber from the Nelsonville Division of Fire here in Nelsonville, Ohio. We're here to briefly talk about the basket program we have here in the city of Nelsonville. Back in 1948, the basket program started to help 14 needy families. 2025 marks the 77th year of the basket program. This is a collaborative effort between our fire department and the York Township Volunteer Fire Department. That's about 2.5 miles from our station. This year, we aim to help over 200 needy families in the community, and every contribution for this program helps.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football on Total Media. Jets hand the ball off, and that is a man free going down the sideline. That is Evan Blowett, I think. He is going to give the Jets their first big play of the game. I believe their first down of the game as they enter Buckeye territory on their 47-yard line.
It was a very good run for the
Jets. And that was a man who was a lot bigger than the other people he was around to tackle him.
Probably helped.
They hand that off to
Flag.
number 12, Ethan Meyer. There is a flag down. They had just had a holding call on for 1st and 10. Let's see where they rule that. Illegal shift on the offense. That is going to be a 5-yard penalty, and they will replay the down. They are running an I form with 3 backs in the backfield. They have loved having a crowded backfield this game, and they are going to be stopped for no game. That is Caleb Layton on the tackle. I think Walker Stone assisted with that a little bit. It is 2nd and 15. Jets take the field again. 4 people in their backfield. He's going to have a play action. He is going to sling it, and it will be incomplete. Intended target there was number 12, Ethan Meyer. And it will be 3rd and 15. They have a big play, and then 3 plays for no gain. A penalty to kick that off as well, giving them a 3rd and long.
I mean, what would you do if you were the Jets right now? Would you do a kickoff or a punt?
I mean, if you don't convert here, you have to. They're going to run 4 wide in the spread. He's going to sling that, and it will be high and incomplete. The intended target there was Aiden Graham. Jets struggling to get things going, end up 4th and 15 after getting a huge run. And they will bring out their punt team. Holden Hodgson out deep to return for the Buckeyes. He's going to take that at about the 20. He's going to break free, be taken down around the 37-yard line. Oh, I think they're actually going to mark that at the 39. Apologies. And they end up once again in great field position to start off a drive. I form again. Holden Hodgson, Alec Thompson out right for the Buckeyes. Gautier and Dakota Cunningham in the backfield. Hands it off to Gautier, who's going to be taken down after a gain of about 6 yards. Looks like they are going to mark that 2nd and, oh, they are giving him 7 yards actually. They're going to make that 2nd and 3 for the Buckeyes. Another great run for Gautier. And they are going to go in the same formation as last play. Hand it off to Dakota Cunningham, who will get the first down. And they are going to enter Jet territory at the 48-yard line. Oh, 47-yard line. Apologies. They are going to keep that same formation. 2 receivers outright for them. Hand it off to Gautier. He's going to break outright, get the first down, and head out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Another great run for Gautier. He is the bread and butter of this offense.
That he is. Most of his runs do involve, well, not involve. Most of his runs do result in first downs, it seems like.
He gets out in space and really has an ability to make defenders miss.
That he does.
Hand off to Dakota Cunningham up the middle, who is going to take it around the 29. Looks like they are going to rule that a first down, Buckeyes.
It's just first down after first down right now.
They are rolling as they get very close, only 2 yards out from the red zone. That would be their 4th red zone trip in this game. They are currently 2 for 3 in the red zone. 2 receivers out wide to the right. That is Holden Hodgson and Alec Thompson. Handoff to Walter Stone, who's going to take that outright. Go out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. First down, Buckeyes. This has been an incredibly efficient drive for the Buckeyes, getting chunk play after chunk play to get them into their opponent's red zone. Hand off to Walker Stone, who's going to take it to the right and get brought down at about the 5-yard line. Another incredible play for the Buckeyes. And I believe they're going to rule that a 2nd and 1 for the Buckeyes. I believe Union Local has called a timeout. We will take that timeout with them and be right back with you here on Total Media.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football on Total Media. We are going to take this moment to thank a few of our sponsors here. Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Nick Station, Air Claws Heating and Cooling, Farmers Bank, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Cajun Island at the Bridge opening later this month, First National Bank, Hocking Valley Motors, The Lodge at Hocking College, the Gem Sports Bar, and Qdoba. Buckeyes threatening the Jets' red zone as they enter that I form that they are very efficient in. Handoff to Gautier, who's going to be taken down for a 2-yard loss. One of the, I think, the first negative play for the Buckeyes here, as they are now 3rd and 3. Oh, nope, it is going to be 3rd and 2, a loss of 1 yard. They are going to keep a similar formation, but bring Alec Thompson in tight, keeping Hodgson out wide. And Dakota Cunningham is going to take it in for his 2nd touchdown of the day. Buckeyes go up 3 scores and have just certainly put a shadow over the Jets sideline.
Almost kind of makes you wonder what's in store for the rest of this quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it is the playoffs. Anything can happen.
That is very true.
Grant Elliott sets to take the kick.
Bigger comebacks have happened. And it's good.
And it is good. Buckeyes go up 21-0 and put a damper on the Jets' hopes for the time being, at least. We will be right back with some more Buckeye football.
Athens County football fans, Tuesday nights just got even better. It's the Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, live from the Gem Sports Bar, presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store on Pure Rock 105 WXTQ. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us as we talk from coaches from across Athens County about Friday night matchups, highlight the athletes making big plays, and give you the inside scoop on high school football all season long. Be part of the action and watch the show live at the Gem Sports Bar. Enjoy great food, cold drinks, and connect with fellow fans, players, and coaches. And if you can't make it in person, tune in each week to catch every interview, preview, and highlight as Athens County High School football takes center stage. The Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, Tuesdays at 6 from the Gem Sports Bar, proudly presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store. A special thanks to our additional sponsors, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Century Farm Market, Ocking Valley Motors, and David White Services.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football on Total Media. Buckeyes just took a 21-point lead as they get their third touchdown for the day. Dakota Cunningham second on the day. I believe. Sorry, we missed the kickoff through the ad break. Jets are going to line up in shotgun. And a fake handoff screen. That is Aiden Graham. He is going to be brought down for a loss, a 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13, Union Local.
These Buckeyes just keep pushing them back today.
Yeah, and that's what they've done all season, really. We say this all the time. They live in their opponents' backfields. They get pressure. They get tackles for loss. They get sacks. That is what they do best on this defense.
They aren't 10-0 for nothing.
That is correct. Spread formation for the Jets. And a designed run taken down with just a 1 or 2 yard gain. That was quarterback Colby Carpenter. Seeing a lot of third downs for this Union Local team. As they try to keep their season alive. A score here would be a huge momentum shift for them. And a pass completed to number 81. That was Colton Blackman on the grab.
I mean, that was a good catch. It was a dive catch. So.
Did they rule it out of bounds? I didn't see.
No, I'm just saying, like, he caught it when he dove for it.
Oh, I think they did rule out of bounds, so it is going to be a 4th and long, and they will punt. High snap. Oh, nope, they are going for it on 4th. And an I am a little confused as to what's happening, actually.
That was a throw, wasn't it?
I'm not sure what the rules are. I guess you can technically punt as a throw. Maybe they felt more confident in their quarterback's arm than their punter's leg at the very moment. But he did get them farther back than their punts have so far, so I can't really question the call that much.
Unless we saw it wrong.
We might have seen it wrong. I
don't know.
It was a hard to get view from where we are sitting, but it looked like that was a throw that counted as a punt. I'm not as familiar with high school rules as I am with college and pro, so apologies if I sound a little bit. And Buckeyes are going to get a first down on their very first play once again. They are incredibly efficient in this game, not getting a lot of 2nd, 3rd, or 4th downs. And that I form once again. 2 receivers out wide, 1 to the left. And they are going to be stopped for a small gain, about 2 yards there. Two receivers out left for the Buckeyes, one to the right. And they are going to be stopped at about the line of scrimmage. Gautier on the carry. One of his first stops at the line of scrimmage. He has just been killer all game. Might be helpful for that Union Valley or Union local sideline to know that they can stop him.
Or even tire him out.
Yeah. Going to go in a shotgun look here. Drops back to throw, and they are going to rule that an incomplete pass to Alec Thompson. I suppose he didn't get the feet down. There were people in our line of sight, so we couldn't see the feet, but the refs rule it incomplete. It will be a 4th and 7 for the Buckeyes. They are going to set up to punt here for the first time tonight. That is Cameron Sullivan taking the punt. And timeout called. We will take that timeout with them and be right back with some more Buckeye football.
It takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup. But it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people. All to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football here on Total Media. Buckeyes set to punt. Cameron Sullivan looking to take that. And that is going to take a Buckeye bounce, sail out of bounds. Not sure exactly where they're spotting that yet. It looked around the 12 to 10 yard line.
Looks like they're spotting it about the...
Oh, I completely missaw that then. They're going to start at the 16-yard line.
Yeah. Which is a pretty good field position for Nelsonville.
Spread formation for the Jets. Drops back. Screen pass out to Ryder Gaynor, who is going to be stopped for a short gain. Looks like they are going to give him 3 yards there. 4 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 6. Ooh. And that was a handoff to Ryder Gaynor, and he was taken down immediately by Caleb Layton. Number 73 for the Buckeyes has been such a game breaker for them. He gets that pressure pretty quickly and takes them down for a loss. It is 3rd and 9 for Union Local. Another crowded backfield look for the Jets as he play action. And that bounces off the hands of Aiden Graham. it will be 4th and 9 for Union Local. And they are going to bring out their punt team. Quarterback Colby Carpenter to take the punt. And I think that is Holden Hodgson, deep to return for the Buckeyes. Yes, that is him. And that is going to take a jet bounce. And they are going to down that. Well, still rolling. They're going to down that at the 35-yard line for the Buckeyes to take the field. And we will take just a minute to thank a few of our sponsors here at Total Media. Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Nick Station, Air Claws Heating and Cooling, Farmers Bank, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Cajun Island at the Bridge opening later this month, First National Bank, Hocking Valley Motors, the Lodge at Hocking College, the Gem Sports Bar, and Qdoba. Buckeyes line up. 2 receivers out wide, 1 to the right, 1 to the left. And play action by Sullivan. Deep pass. Oh, dropped by Alec Thompson. Would have been a huge play if he had made that grab. It was perfectly placed by Sullivan. Again, the rain all day might be affecting these conditions. There have been a decent chunk of incomplete passes on both teams. It is just very hard on these colder days, especially when it didn't get too cold during the regular season. And especially when the ball could be a little bit wet, it is difficult to make those grabs. 2 receivers out left. It's Alec Thompson and Holden Hodgson. Hand it off to Gautier, who is going to be stopped at the line. 3rd and 10 Buckeyes. Buckeyes started this game off strong, have stalled a little bit on offense, but still lead 21-0. Gautier comes off the field. Walker Stone comes in. And Sullivan drops back to pass, but will tuck it and run. Get about a yard or 2 out. There is a flag down. And that is called holding for the Buckeyes. And that will set them back. And that penalty is declined, bringing the Buckeyes to a 4th and 10 where they will bring out their punting unit. Second straight drive with a punt for the Buckeyes, hoping their defense can sustain that lead for them. Great punt right in the hands of the Jets returner, but he will be brought down pretty quickly at about the 34-yard line. Ryder Gaynor on the return. Great tackling by the Buckeye special teams once again. And the Jets will once again try to get some momentum on their side here. Spread formation, drops back to pass. He has a clean pocket, rolls out left, and will tuck it and run and get the first down for the Jets. That is their second first down of the game, I believe. And they will have a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jets will once again send 4 receivers out wide. And he will drop back, roll out right, and pass it. And that is intercepted by the Buckeyes. Alec Thompson that time can keep his hands on it, securing that takeaway for the Buckeyes. Just a great play. A diving interception for Thompson. And a huge moment for this Buckeyes defense. That was their second takeaway. Their first on the Jets' first play of the game was a fumble. And the Buckeyes will send 4 receivers out wide. Sullivan drops back, and he will tuck it and run. There's a flag down. Believe they're saying that was a false start. Legal formation. So that will set them back 5 yards, and they will replay that first down. First and 15 for the Buckeyes. Empty backfield. 5 out wide. And that is a shovel pass to Austin Gautier, who will take it about 4 yards. There was some whistles blown. I believe that is a timeout called by the Buckeyes. We will take that timeout with them and be right back with some more football.
Athens County football fans, Tuesday nights just got even better. It's the Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, live from the Gem Sports Bar, presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store on Pure Rock 105 WXTQ. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us as we talk from coaches from across Athens County about Friday night matchups, highlight the athletes making big plays, and give you the inside scoop on high school football all season long. Be part of the action and watch the show live at the Gem Sports Bar. Enjoy great food, cold drinks, and connect with fellow fans, players, and coaches. And if you can't make it in person, tune in each week to catch every interview, preview, and highlight as Athens County High School football takes center stage. The Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, Tuesdays at 6 from the Gem Sports Bar, proudly presented by Rocky.
Sullivan drops back, and he will be taken down for a sack. First sack of the game for this Jets defense. I believe that was Colton Snyder on the sack for the Jets. And that will bring us to the end of the first half and into halftime. And we will take another break here on Total Media.
It takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup. But it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people, all to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Chief Barber from the Nelsonville Division Fire here in Nelsonville, Ohio. We're here to briefly talk about the basket program we have here in the city of Nelsonville. Back in 1948, the basket program started to help 14 needy families. 2025 marks the 77th year of the basket program. This is a collaborative effort between our fire department and the York Township Volunteer Fire Department. That's about 2.5 miles from our station. This year, we aim to help over 200 needy families in the community, and every contribution for this program helps.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Athens County football fans, Tuesday nights just got even better. It's the Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, live from the Gem Sports Bar, presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store on Pure Rock 105 WXTQ. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us as we talk from coaches from across Athens County about Friday night matchups, highlight the athletes making big plays, and give you the inside scoop on high school football all season long. Be part of the action and watch the show live at the Gem Sports Bar. Enjoy great food, cold drinks, and connect with fellow fans, players, and coaches. And if you can't make it in person, tune in each week to catch every interview, preview, and highlight as Athens County High School football takes center stage. The Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, Tuesdays at 6 from the Gem Sports Bar, proudly presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store. A special thanks to our additional sponsors, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Century Farm Market, Ocking Valley Motors, and David White Services.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football on Total Media Sports. Buckeyes lead 21-0 at halftime. We are going to take a second to thank a few of our sponsors. Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Nick Station, Air Claws Heating and Cooling, Farmers Bank, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Cajun Island at the Bridge, First National Bank, Hocking Valley Motors, The Lodge at Hocking College, Gem Sports Bar, and Qdoba. Now the first half was all Nelsonville as they lead 21-0. The Union local Jets only got a few first downs in that time. It is not looking hopeful for them, but anything is possible, especially starting the second half with the ball. It depends on the strength of their coaching, the strength of their motivation, and the strength of their team if they can pull off this comeback and upset the Buckeyes here. But as of now, it looks like the Buckeyes will advance. In that first half, we saw what we had seen all year from the Buckeyes. Austin Gautier running for his life, breaking tackles and getting free on the edges of the field. Dakota Cunningham shooting up the middle reliably for 3 to 10 yards. Usually he has 2 touchdowns. Quarterback Cameron Sullivan has been pretty good. He has been running. It seems that the rain from earlier and the cold is making it hard for either team's passing game to thrive. A lot of dropped passes, and just it's hard to get your hands on that ball, especially when it wasn't a very cold fall. It was not very cold throughout October, so they didn't really have a chance to get used to it. It is very foggy here in Bucknell, Ohio at Boston Field. The Buckeyes will take the field here in just a couple of minutes, and we are going to take a quick break.
I'm Chief Barber from the Nelsonville Division of Fire here in Nelsonville, Ohio. We're here to briefly talk about the basket program we have here in the city of Nelsonville. Back in 1948, the basket program started to help 14 needy families. 2025 marks the 77th year of the basket program. This is a collaborative effort between our fire department and the York Township Volunteer Fire Department. That's about 2.5 miles from our station. This year, we aim to help over 200 needy families in the community, and every contribution for this program helps.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Athens County football fans, Tuesday nights just got even better. It's the Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, live from the Gem Sports Bar, presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store on Pure Rock 105 WXTQ. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us as we talk from coaches from across Athens County about Friday night matchups, highlight the athletes making big plays, and give you the inside scoop on high school football all season long. Be part of the action and watch the show live at the Gem Sports Bar. Enjoy great food, cold drinks, and connect with fellow fans, players, and coaches. And if you can't make it in person, tune in each week to catch every interview, preview, and highlight as Athens County High School football takes center stage. The Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, Tuesdays at 6 from the Gem Sports Bar, proudly presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store. A special thanks to our additional sponsors, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Century Farm Market, Hocking Valley Motors, and David White Services.
It takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup, but it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people, all to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football. We are getting ready to kick off this second half. It will be Union Local Jets receiving. We can see the players coming out of their locker room. Quarterback Cameron Sullivan and Holden Hodgson getting warmed up and throwing to Alec Thompson. And the Jets are running out to the field here as well. It has gotten very foggy over halftime. It was already difficult to see. Let's hope it will not affect us too much here. Buckeyes lead 21-0. Oh. And the captains shake and return to their sidelines. They did add a couple minutes onto the halftime. And again, we saw a very strong rushing performance in the first half from Nelsonville-York. And equally upsetting passing offenses from both teams, and that can just be attributed to the weather. It's very cold, and it was raining, which causes those receivers' hands to jam up a little bit. And Jets looking to make a great comeback of 21 points. And the Buckeyes are looking to hold firm on their 21-point lead. Buckeyes have not lost a game yet this season. They are 10-0 and would like to keep that 0 in the loss column. And so far, it is looking like they could. Going to look at the Region 19 bracket around. 9 seed Morgan is, oh, that's the first rounds. Apologies. Okay. Quarterfinal. Columbus Academy is up 28-7 against Zane Trace. Sorry, this app is a little bit buggy. Number 1 seed Wheelersburg is up 17-3 against 9 seed Morgan. And Barnesville is up 14-0 on Portsmouth. Okay, Jets coming out to receive the kickoff. Cameron Sullivan setting to kick it off for the Buckeyes. And again, this fog is making it pretty hard to see the field, especially the numbers on the white jerseys. And Cameron Sullivan kicks it off. Jets pick it up. I believe that is Ryder Gaynor. And he is going to get a pretty decent return out of that, taken down at about the 29-yard line. as the Jets look to get something going here in the third quarter of this football game and hopefully keep their season alive is what they're wanting. But
There's also a flag on the play as well.
Is there? I can't see anything.
I'm pretty sure that's what I just heard.
Okay, so that is going to put the Jets in pretty decent field position. Legal push out of bounds is going to give them a free 15 yards, and they are going to be set up at about the 44-yard line. The Jets trying out the I form here. And they are going to hand it off to Ryder Gaynor, and he is going to get about 3 or 4 yards there. Looks like they are giving him 3. That will be a 2nd and 7 for the Jets. Screen pass out wide to number 81 for the Jets. That's Colton Blackman, and he is going to be taken down after a gain of a few yards. That is going to be 3rd and 3 Jets. Now they have been stuck in 3rd and longs all of the first half due to penalties or sacks or tackles for loss. And now they finally have a 3rd down that seems a little bit manageable for them. Going to stay in that I form that's been working for them this half. And hand off to the fullback, who is going to push forward. And they are going to rule that a 4th down. Looks like about 4th and 2. That was number 6, Colton Snyder for the Jets. And they are going to keep the offense out there, stay in that formation, and hand it off. Oh, play action, and a completed pass for a 1st down. That is Max Duncan, who will take it all the way to the 32-yard line. 1st down, Jets. They are starting to get themselves settled deep into Buckeye territory for the first time tonight. And we have not seen what kind of packages they have for these situations yet. Hand off to the fullback. He is going to push forward, hard to take down. I want to mark that about a gain of 5 for the Jets, or maybe 4. Yep, gain of 4. Sorry about that. It will be 2nd and 6 for the Jets. They are now attempting smaller yardage plays instead of trying to go for the big play every time. And a handoff to the tailback. He is going to be taken down. That was Christian Bobo on the tackle. And it is going to be 3rd and 4 for the Jets. I believe this is the deepest the Jets have been so far in this game into Buckeye territory. And it is a fumble that is picked up by the Buckeyes. I believe that was number 73, Caleb Layton. He has been a menace for that backfield. It looks like Colby Carpenter for the Jets just lost his grip on that ball when he was holding back to throw, and a great play for the Buckeyes to get that turnover.
That is the second received fumble, isn't it?
Yes, that is the second fumble recovered by the Buckeyes. Third takeaway for them this evening. First fumble was on the very first play of the game for the Jets offense, and Alec Thompson secured an interception earlier. Buckeyes going in that tight I form that we haven't seen for a couple quarters. And he is going to hand it off. That is Gautier, who will take it ahead for a gain of 5 yards. It is 2nd and 5 Buckeyes. Gautier comes out. Stone comes in. Stone has a decent set of wheels on him. He can, when he gets open space in front of him, he is gone. Looks like a blitz from the Jets. And Stone breaks free from a couple defenders and goes to a first down and gets all the way to the 35-yard line. A play that looked doomed from the start. Walker Stone keeps it going and gets a huge gain. First and 10 Buckeyes, keeping that tight I-form formation. Form formation was unnecessary. Hands it off to Gautier, who will break through and get a pretty decent chunk of yards. Looks like they are going to rule that a gain of 7 for the Buckeyes. 2nd and 3 coming up. After stalling a few times in the second quarter, this Buckeyes team looks like they are right back where they started. Getting huge plays on the ground over and over, putting a damper on the Jets defense. And a handoff up the middle to Dakota Cunningham. Looks like they are going to give him about 2 yards, looking like 3rd and inches. Now, this kind of situation can give the offense a little bit of freedom if they believe that they would be able to get that 4th and inches off of a QB sneak. Oh, looks like they're actually going to measure the chains. And I think they are going to hold that call at 3rd and inches. But again, this gives the offense potentially a chance to go deep if they feel like they could get that first down off a QB sneak on a 4th down. But they are going to go right back into that I formation and sneak it up the middle for a first down. That is Cameron Sullivan. Gautier comes in, Walker Stone comes out. Buckeyes are set up 1st and 10 on the opponent's 25-yard line. Believe they are 3 for 4 in the red zone tonight if they can get there. And play action. Pass out. It is caught. That is Gavin Levy. And are they going to rule that a touchdown? I don't think they are. but what a phenomenal grab and setting his team up in great position. I think they are going to call that first and goal from the 1. Great play action. Cameron Sullivan, I wasn't even sure if he had handed that off to begin with. And great effort on Gavin Levy to come down with that ball. This tight eye formation has been working for them so far this drive. Gautier in the tailback, and he's going to take it up the middle for a Buckeyes touchdown. Austin Gautier brings them up to a 4-score lead in this third quarter. Grant Elliott comes on to take the kick for the Buckeyes. Levi Snedden holding for Elliott. And it is good. Buckeyes 28-0. And we will be right back with some more Buckeye football.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football here on Total Media. Buckeyes up 28-0 off an Austin Gautier touchdown. Cameron Sullivan with the kick. And it is picked up, and he is taken down at the 15-yard line. That was Ryder Gaynor for the Jets. Jets offense taking the field, looking to get anything going. They got pretty deep into the Buckeyes territory, deepest they had been all game on their last drive, and a slippery ball ended it for them and gave the ball right back to the Buckeyes, where they made them pay and went up 7 more. It's now a 4-score game. As a handoff to the fullback, Colton Snyder, he's going to take it all the way to the 49-yard line. He has been very hard for this Buckeyes defense to take down today. And he gets them another huge gain to the 48-yard line and will be a first down Jets. Jets going into shotgun here. Hands it off right back to Snyder. And the Buckeyes will take him down after a gain of about 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6 Jets. Staying in the shotgun formation, Carpenter takes the snap, play action, and flings it deep, where it is intercepted. The 4th takeaway for the Jets tonight. I believe that was Levi Sneddon, his second pick of the game.
What amazing catch.
Yeah, and again, he missed that deep ball for the offense in the second quarter, and he has made up for it since then with 2 interceptions and giving that ball right back to his offense.
Also, who knows if the fog made it hard for them to see the ball to even catch it.
Oh, yeah, and this fog is thick.
It's getting denser by the minutes.
Buckeyes in that I formation. A play action, a deep pass, and it is a little bit overthrown, intended for Holden Hodgson. Trying to catch the defense off guard, and they did. It was just a little bit too much power behind that one from Cameron Sullivan. Looks like Levi Sneddon's coming in and Walter Stone as well. Dakota Cunningham as the sole running back, while they send 4 receivers out wide in a pistol formation, which turns into a shotgun. There is a flag down, but Cameron Sullivan takes it and maybe gets a yard out of it, but I think they are going to rule that no gain for now, but there is a flag down. And they are going to call that illegal motion on Dakota Cunningham, which will send the offense back 5 yards and let them replay that second down. We haven't seen them backed up this much in their own territory too much today. They have been getting incredible field position, but of course, you don't control that on an interception. 4 out wide. And he slings it deep, and that is incomplete. That intended receiver was Holden Hodgson again. He was covered pretty well by the Jets, although I cannot see the number of the person who was covering him due to this fog. I think that is number 7, Eli Rogers. Yes, Eli Rogers, number 7, was the cornerback covering Hodgson on that throw. Going 4 wide. This time in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. Sullivan slings it. It's caught by Gautier. And he is going to get the first down for the Buckeyes. A gain of about 20 yards on the pass. An incredible play call. And he got open quick.
They just knew that they had to give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, those drag routes are so hard to defend, and it looked like it was a man coverage look. So great job on Cameron Sullivan to recognize that man coverage pretty early on and throw it to your drag route where Gautier can just hit full gas. Hand off to Dakota Cunningham, I believe. Yes, that was Cunningham. He is going to take it up the middle for about 6 yards. Second and 4 Buckeyes going back in that I formation. Gautier at tailback. One receiver out wide to the right. Hands it off to Gautier. who will take it for just about a yard. They're going to give him 3 yards on that. It is, again, getting very hard to see with this fog. It's looking like it might settle and clear out here in a little bit. But it is a 3rd and 1 Buckeyes. They haven't had too many plays for loss. They can just get this 1 yard. But the Jets are going to send that pressure. Hand up the middle to Dakota Cunningham, who is going to be stopped. Not 100% sure what's... And the Buckeyes special teams and offense utilizes a lot of the same players, so it is kind of hard to tell what they are planning on doing here. It looks like they are going to go for it. And a quarterback sneak. Not sure where they're ruling this yet, but it's looking like that was a chain-moving play. Buckeye first down. .30 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Unsure if the Buckeyes will decide to run another play. And a flag down off of a hard count. There was a defender that jumped. And they're going to call that a false start on the offense, a loss of 5 yards. And the clock will keep running, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. We are going to take just a quick break here at Total Media. We will be right back.
Athens County football fans, Tuesday nights just got even better. It's the Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, live from the Gem Sports Bar, presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store on Pure Rock 105 WXTQ. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us as we talk from coaches from across Athens County about Friday night matchups, highlight the athletes making big plays, and give you the inside scoop on high school football all season long. Be part of the action and watch the show live at the Gem Sports Bar. Enjoy great food, cold drinks, and connect with fellow fans, players, and coaches. And if you can't make it in person, tune in each week to catch every interview, preview, and highlight as Athens County High School football takes center stage. The Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, Tuesdays at 6 from the Gem Sports Bar, proudly presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store. A special thanks to our additional sponsors, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Century Farm Market, Ocking Valley Motors, and David White Services.
Welcome back to Nelsonville-York football. Your Buckeyes, 1st and 15, while up 28-0 on the Union Local Jets. They are at their own 39-yard line, going into an I form with 2 wide receivers out wide. Drops back to pass. Over the middle, that's Austin Gautier with the reception. He will get the first down, and he will keep running and be taken down all the way at the opponent's 20-yard line. A gain of 50 yards for Austin Gautier on that pass.
What a phenomenal first run for this quarter.
Yeah, and they are really – oh, that was a pass, actually.
Well,
they are really finding their footing in the passing game with Austin Gautier, who has not made significant contributions in the passing game so far in the season. I form 2 wide receivers out wide left, hands it off. That is Walker Stone, who will make a few defenders miss and fall forward for a gain of about 4 yards, sorry. So that will be a 2nd and 6 for these Buckeyes as they enter the Jets' red zone. Currently 4 for 5 on their red zone trips. Buckeyes looking to add on to their lead here. Hands it off again. Walker Stone on the carry. He will get about a yard out of that. Oh, and there was a holding call on the offense, so that will knock them back down to 2nd and 16. Buckeyes going out in that I form. Austin Gautier at tailback. Pitch out right to Gautier, who will throw it, and it is caught! Alec Thompson, have a day. 2 interceptions and a touchdown grab. Buckeyes lead 34-0. He is having the game of his life right now on offense and defense. And Grant Elliott sets up to take the kick. Levi Snedden holding for him. And it is good. Buckeyes up 35-0. And we will take just a quick break here on Total Media and be right back with more Buckeye football.
It takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup. But it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people. All to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back to Buckeye football here on Total Media. Buckeyes go up 35-0 after an Austin Gautier passing touchdown to Alec Thompson. The kick will go out of bounds, which should set up the Union Local Jets at the 35-yard line. This Jets team not looking to not get shut out in this game, to have maybe something to go into next season holding on to. But regardless, if you are a Union Local fan, you still had an incredible season. You make the playoffs. I mean, there's nothing to complain about there. The handoff left will go for about 2 yards until he goes out of bounds. Second and 8 for the Jets. They will line up 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hand it off to the running back, who will fall forward for about a yard. Or 3 yards. The fog and the pile of bodies makes it hard to see where the ball is downed at. Third and 5, Jets looking to get anything going here. A little play action, flipped out to number 26, who will get the first down before being pushed out of bounds. That was Max Duncan. And a first down for Union Local. Hand off, and he will get taken down immediately by 3 Buckeyes. They will rule that as no gain as the Jets take a 2nd and 10 from the opponent's 44-yard line. And hands it off again to Ryder Gaynor, who will get forward for a few yards. I believe an official's timeout has been called. Oh, it was a flag. And that was a holding call on the offense. So they will lose about 10 yards and be at 2nd and 20. So back in their own territory now. Jets looking to close this 20-yard down. Drops back to pass, launches it pretty deep, and it is almost intercepted, but will fall incomplete. That was Walker Stone in coverage, and I believe Carson Grigaitis as the intended receiver. 3rd and 20 for the Jets. Drops back to pass, slings it over, and Ryder Gaynor will be taken down immediately on that screen pass, and it will be 4th and 20 for the Jets. Looks like they are bringing out the punt team here. May try to pull off some trickery here. Pretty good punt. Will roll all the way back. Still rolling. Looks like it will stop at the Buckeyes 4. An incredible punt for the Jets as they set the Buckeyes back deep in their own zone. 3:40 left in the quarter, in the game, I mean. And the Buckeyes will take the field at their own 4-yard line. The I formation for them. Hands it off. That is Dakota Cunningham, who was lined up in the tailback spot instead of the fullback spot like he usually is. And an illegal motion penalty will set them back a little bit further on their own 2. A loss of 2 yards on that penalty. They will be 1st and 12. Clock is still running. They are going to want to chew up as much of that as they can, endanger their players as little as they can. Now handoff. We'll get a decent amount of yards. That was Walker Stone on the carry, and he will be down at about the 10-yard line. Giving the Buckeyes a 2nd and 5 to work with as they continue to chew this clock down. 2 minutes left in the game, and it's looking like the Buckeyes will advance to the semifinals. Hands the ball off again. It's Dakota Cunningham on the carry. He will get about 3 yards, bringing the Buckeyes to a 3rd and 2. Hand off again to Gautier, who will get the 1st down. And apologies, that was Dakota Cunningham, not Gautier. And that looks like it will be the ball game. Buckeyes will advance to the semifinals. A great win for this team, a 35-0 shutout. As we see why that bye week is so important. Buckeyes remain undefeated officially now and move on to the semifinals. We will be right back with our post-game show here on Total Media.
I'm Chief Barber from the Nelsonville Division of Fire here in Nelsonville, Ohio. We're here to briefly talk about the basket program we have here in the city of Nelsonville. Back in 1948, the basket program started to help 14 needy families. 2025 marks the 77th year of the basket program. This is a collaborative effort between our fire department and the York Township Volunteer Fire Department. That's about 2.5 miles from our station. This year, we aim to help over 200 needy families in the community, and every contribution for this program helps.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Athens County football fans, Tuesday nights just got even better. It's the Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, live from the Gem Sports Bar, presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store on Pure Rock 105 WXTQ. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Join us as we talk from coaches from across Athens County about Friday night matchups, highlight the athletes making big plays, and give you the inside scoop on high school football all season long. Be part of the action and watch the show live at the Gem Sports Bar. Enjoy great food, cold drinks, and connect with fellow fans, players, and coaches. And if you can't make it in person, tune in each week to catch every interview, preview, and highlight as Athens County High School football takes center stage. The Athens County High School Football Coaches Show, Tuesdays at 6 from the Gem Sports Bar, proudly presented by Rocky Outdoor Gear Store. A special thanks to our additional sponsors, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Century Farm Market, Hocking Valley Motors, and David White Services.
It takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup. But it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people, all to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome to the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes post-game show here on Total Media. We are going to give a quick shout-out to a few of our sponsors here tonight. Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Nick Station, Air Claws Heating and Cooling, Farmers Bank, McFadden Insurance, Tri-County Career Center, Cajun Island at the Bridge, opening later this month, First National Bank, Hocking Valley Motors, the Lodge at Hocking College, the Gem Sports Bar, and Qdoba. Buckeyes with a 35-0 shutout against Union Local High School. An incredibly hard-fought game by these Buckeyes. Really capitalizing on every opportunity they got. I believe they had 4 for 5 in the red zone on touchdowns. They were, I think all of the PATs had just one missed field goal. And just an incredible game, huge chunk plays.
2 or 3 interceptions?
2 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries on defense. I believe they got 1 sack and quite a few tackles for loss.
So there were a lot of good plays. That is.
Yeah, I mean, you don't cause a shutout without a lot of good plays, and a 5-score shutout at that. Just an incredible game by these Buckeyes. It is looking right now that next week they will go up to Columbus Academy, who is up 28-14 on Zane Trace right this second. They are the 2 seed, so they will have the home field advantage in that Game 12 matchup. And looking around the league a little more, or around the playoffs, Wheelersburg with a 43-3 lead on Morgan. I'm not sure if that game is over yet. I think it is still in the 4th quarter, about 10 minutes to go.
Win or lose, though, it's honestly a good thing to make it to the playoffs. I mean, it's a big accomplishment either way.
I mean, you had a 8-4 season. That is, if you win twice as many games as you lose, that is still a great season.
Exactly.
But these Nelsonville-York Buckeyes go undefeated, bringing their record up to 11-0.
That's just the strategy of Rusty Richards. I mean, he really manages the team to the best of their ability.
Well, and the team fights their hardest every time. He is a coach that they want to put all of their effort into time and time again. No, of course, he's a great coach, and he has had a great track record here at Nelsonville-York High School. So it is truly no wonder why the players believe in themselves and in him as much as they do. 1 second. My phone is bugging out. Looks like...
You also need to charge your phone, it looks like, too.
It's at like 15. It'll be fine. The Max Preps website where I'm checking the scores is taking a little bit of time to load. Barnesville is up 14-0 on Portsmouth. They will go on to play the number 1 seed Wheelersburg if they can secure that win. But it is still a pretty close game there. See if there are any updates. It looks like the Columbus Academy score, as far as we know, is still 14-28. So assuming that score stands and Columbus Academy comes there with a win, the Buckeyes will travel there next Friday to play them.
Though we are unsure if we will film that or not.
Yeah,
as of yet.
We will figure that out. As far as I know, I think we're doing all the playoff games. But just an incredibly hard-fought victory, and this team is incredibly deserving of it.
Oh, 100%.
They are all fighting. Alec Thompson had an incredible game with 2 interceptions and a receiving touchdown that was passed on a flea flicker from Austin Gautier. Dakota Cunningham had 2 touchdowns. Just an incredible game, really, for these Buckeyes. And if you are a Jets fan and you haven't turned us off yet, we hope you have a great next season. Sorry it had to end like this. Speaking of ending things, we are signing off. My name is Noah Lovely, and my partner Shane Fredericks.
And we'd like to give a shout out to Brandon Lockhart as one of our camera ops, and also William Conley as our field camera.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been Nelsonville-York Football on Total Media.
Thank you for watching Nelsonville-York Sports Network, brought to you by McFadden Insurance.